Hello, and welcome back to a bit more World of Warcraft. I'm really ill, so apologies if I sound very, very croaky. I might even actually have to redo this intro in post. But finally, after many days, keeping in mind it's now the 20th of September, I got my 7th Legion rep to Exalted. So I'm going to have a crack at the Dark Iron Dwarves. I still haven't quite decided actually whether I'm going to have a paladin or a warrior Dark Iron. They've got specialisations in mining and blacksmithing, so I may as well do a plate wearer, I'd have thought. But anyway, let's do the quest line.
In time, my son shall rule the Dark Irons, and perhaps all Ironforge as well.
They're so Scottish. They're so Scottish. The Alliance needs strength, unity. The King's plan to bring in fresh blood is a good one. As for the Dark Iron clan, the Alliance needs us now more than ever. If only I can show the rest of my clan how much we need allies ourselves, perhaps we can finally all agree that we are indeed already part of the Alliance. Blackrock Depths. It's been a while since I've been to Blackrock Depths, and I've never been there on this character. Skull. I'm glad to see ya. King Anduin asked me Dark Iron to research Azeroth and its potential uses. We've made a breakthrough. Will you come to me home in Blackrock Depths? I'd like to show you personally what we've come up with, and it requires the Black Anvil. Oh good, we don't actually have to travel there.
Stand before Moira, Queen Regent of the Dark Iron clan.
We can use... Oh, it's a straight teleport. Not even a fancy graphic. Yes, I haven't been to BRD in forever. No graphical upgrade for it, I'm noticing. Still slightly old textures. I've had my best working on refining Azeroth since it first appeared in our depths. They're making progress. And keeps asking for updates seems like every day, so I thought we'd show you what we've learned.
I answer to the voice of the mountain.
Oh. Ah. We're sure to encounter spontaneous azogenesis instance. In other words, there's going to be some fights. Whee! I do like the incoming. I do like the shiny glow, the blue from Azeroth. Not entirely sure how it is I'm protecting them when very clearly they're all coming straight for me anyway. But whatever. Oop. Slightly bigger dudes. Pew pew. Incidentally, my item level is now up to 340, which was described by some as the sweetest spot when it comes to the scaling. Oh, hello. I like these big hulking ones. Don't like the breath attack there. Ow. It still takes a little while to kill things, but I am a priest, so... Oh. Druken. Goblins in the tunnels. Spineless green turds. They attack us in our own home. Take the Dark Iron Highway and see it secured. Oh man, can I remember... Oh. I'm assuming it's this way. Have they taken off bits of the map for this? Have they redone the map for Blackwell Depths? They might have done. These guys are the same annoying enemies from the Motherlode, which it turns out I did not have footage for at all. So it's missing from my series, and I'm a little bit annoyed about that. I'm not entirely sure why I don't have the Motherlode footage, or in fact the Temple of Seth Valis, which I think is also missing. I have to admit, I'm still not a huge fan of the clunkiness of Discipline Priest AoE. But to be fair, we're a priest, we're not supposed to be a giant death-dealing powerhouse, and I'm sure when we get to end game, end of the expansion,
I can hear a whole lot of enemies on the other side. Watch your back.
why would I need to watch my back if they're coming from the front? Yeah, at the end of the expansion, I am sure... You stuck in a wall? I've always liked the Dark Iron Golems. It's the same. Yeah, towards the end of the expansion, when our item level kind of skyrockets, I'm sure world content will be piddly. But for now, it still takes a little bit of effort, which some people are, of course, very, very annoyed with. And I think I probably was for a little bit as well. Everything seemed just a little bit too... Well, bullet spongy is the term that I want to use. Too much health, not enough damage. Which wouldn't be so bad if Shadow Priest wasn't still a crock of shite. But unfortunately, Shadow Priest is still a crock of shite. Discipline actually has just as good single target DPS, so... Where am I actually going? Oh, not going anywhere, I'm just filling up a bar. I've only just noticed. Oh, don't stand in that. It does have to be said, though, that it's very, very difficult to down a Discipline Priest in solo content. We are very, very pokey. Tick, 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 tick. That should probably do us. Ow! What was I saying about? What the hell are these guys throwing at me? No. Yes. No. No. No big explosives, thank you. That despawn all the other things, yes it did. Just checking.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure she needs killing.
Say hello to my little shadow friend. Vixar Flux Flame. She's got a flamethrower, which fortunately... No. Huh. Can we... No. Looks like we're going to have to Gonna have to fight her all on her own. I suppose that flamethrower does lock her into a fairly long channel. She can't see that. Oh, no. She does move. Ever so slightly. Uh-oh. Oh, is this guy on our side? Ah!
Oh, looks like I gotta reset our days and screw some death tracker.
I was going to say, we can't possibly have to kill her all the way down there at that speed.
We need a damage report.
Damage reports. Beep, beep, beep. I like the way they kind of pop out of the ground. It's like, deet, deet, with an alarm clock noise. Seek and destroy. I may actually have to swap off Sins of the Many. I really don't feel like it's providing a huge amount of benefit. It's great for solo content. 12% extra damage. Well, oftentimes 9%. But in dungeons... Speaking of... Oh, it's just... I was looking at that and thinking, speaking of dungeons, why have I got the dungeon queue icon up? It's because I'm in a scenario. I knew that. Didn't. Moira. Meddling goblin bastards. Sigh, I just cannot abide this green miscreants any longer. Mogul Razdunk has always been a jealous sort, wishing he was Gallywix or better. But he's the worst sort of greedy. He won't stop at anything to achieve his ends, no matter the cost. It was a bold move even for him to strike at us in Blackwell depths. He should have known he was going too far. Kill the covetous wretch and bring the hammer back where it belongs. You'll find him in Kazan, somewhere he calls the Motherlode, likely with too many exclamation points. Oh, so I'm assuming we're not going to do this as a kind of proper instance dungeon. We're going to do kind of a solo scenario? Or are we? Oh no, we are actually going to do it as a dungeon. Ugh, that's annoying. I don't really like the Motherlode. Oh, Corin Dibrew's up. It looks like the just do it on normal. I assume we don't need to do it on hard or mythic or heroic or anything. No, we don't. I've forgotten what the holiday's called. Brewfest. That's the one. So I could go and do that at some point as well.
Can I help you?
I didn't know there was a Dark Souls reference in here. Good old Solaire. Ugh, I hate this dungeon. No, I don't. I don't hate it. I'm just not its biggest fan. Oh, apparently I've still got the got a Shadow Priest. Which is an interesting... Ow. Oh man, I haven't healed a dungeon in a while now. I'm a bit rusty. Fortunately, we're on normal, so it's not like we're actually really being challenged here. Dr. Eventually von Boom. Try and keep atonements on as few people as possible so that I can maximise. Ow, I've got a really itchy eye. Is that an enhancement shaman? I can't tell. Yes, it must be.
Venture Company thanks you for your patronage. Please enjoy your purchase of the basic pummeling package. Systems engaged. Commence.
Beware.
Force.
Beware.
Beware.
Increase.
Ow.
Damaging this unit violates the terms of use.
Beware.
Force authorized.
Beware.
Increase.
Oh, hey.
Beware.
This unit violates the terms of use.
Beware.
Increase. Systems failing.
Seem to recall on my first run of this, I hadn't got a clue what those football things were doing, so I punted them away as opposed to towards. And in retrospect, this guy's a Death Knight. Kind of a pity you can't be a Dark Iron Dwarf Death Knight, but... Oh, I suppose you could race change to one, couldn't you? Horrible feeling that was going to kill me. The thing about this dungeon is that a lot of the trash is normal mobs. There's not actually that many elites. So good AoE and you're golden. I'm assuming the boss that we have to kill is... Oh yeah, it's the final boss. That's alright. It's not like an extra one.
Trespass in my domain. Run away, little girl. Run away. Beware. Will consume you. Unleash your power. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh no. I'm being chased. Am I even actually healing this this Death Knight? I don't think he needs it.
The ground will consume you.
Is it hungry?
Must be
I wonder if you can do this bit without getting on a minecart. Oh, flip. That was my fault. Silence is golden. Fine. I mean, we wouldn't be if I weren't in mythic gear. Oh dear Lord. I love when people drag silencing mobs on top of me. Like, I definitely needed that. The really sleazy music in here is just, I don't know, somehow it fits perfectly.
If you want a job done right, use Mega Explosive!
Oh, Vixer.
Have a baseball!
Alp on fire.
Beware.
The smell of propellant in the morning!
Beware.
The smell of propellant
Ah.
in the morning! Looking for acrobats?
Because I've kind of avoided this dungeon, I didn't recognise the boss's name in the Dark Iron scenario. Dominance. Oh no, Ordnance Specialist, not Dominance Specialist. That's probably something very different. I probably... Ooh, that's a mine. I'm really having to concentrate because these guys just keep pulling all the trash. Also, probably going to have to eat and drink after this pull.
You bums realize how much property damage you've done?
I'm going to be able to.
Right where you belong, under my heel.
No, I'm not. Because he's going to pull the boss before I get the chance.
Take some high caliber carnage.
Fortunately, I get some mana back from this, don't I?
What am I paying you fools for? Get out here and fix this.
I do like how chaotic this fight is. Up, up, up.
Crush! Yeah! You'll pay for that!
He doesn't take any damage at all whilst this is going on, does he?
Get a load of 300 rounds per minute!
Come Boom.
Should have sprung to the ejected seat.
Farewell.
Everybody gets Iron Foe. Is everybody doing this quest then? Yes, there must have been. Oh, oh. What about the stuff down here? There is. I've no idea where this goes, but I'm going to find out. Is this just going to take us back to the... This is probably going to take us back to the start of the dungeon. Cropopolis. What a great... Oh. That's amazing. I like that. Mole machine. Wonderful. My group has been disbanded. Okay. Now, when I swap over onto my eventual Dark Iron Dwarf character, I need to remember to turn Azeroth Autopilot off before I log in, because I've had this weird and annoying tendency to skip the introductory cutscenes. Moira!
Why have you approached me? Take care.
I wish I could see the look on his face as you rip the hammer away from his cold hands. It serves him right for stealing one of our most sacred artifacts. I hope he's squirt. We'll need a fragment of the core to repair the Black Anvil, and who knows how much dark iron to achieve the necessary purity. Thurling can figure that part out. In fact, I think he ought to go with you to get yourself a fragment of the molten core. It's too dangerous to go deep via mole machine, but he's got a hardy tank that can get you the rest of the way from the top. Talk to me when you're ready. There's more.
You stand before Moira, Queen Regent
Molten
of the Dark
core.
Iron Clan. Watch your tongue.
Alright. Ah, he's got the heritage armor on. Right, are we going in the tank? Yes, we are. Right, what abilities we've got? Frozen Kikas, loss damage in a cone, overdrive. Judge. Come to Demajen. I'd like to point out that I have not been to Molten Core in a very long time, so I have no idea where I'm going. Down to the middle, apparently. What level actually are these? Oh, these have been scaled up to 120. Am I going the right way? Yes. Spiraling down. Och, look out. Oh. Well, that happened. Good thing I have backups. Looks like we're going on the rest of the way. Yeah, control was taken away from me for that bit. Can't mount here. Dramatic music. We're not going to have to fight Ragnaros, are we? Gezrok the Keeper. Hi. Wow. Ow, that knockback hurt. technically I could maybe try and levitate over there, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Does Thalen do any decent damage? I can't tell. Not really, no. He's here for flavour. I suppose the idea is that he's tanking for us. Unfortunately, I don't think he's really geared for it. I'm assuming we can get those weapon sets, though. Because that would be a real loss otherwise. Why am I getting that over there?
I need to target something first.
Oh, this guy's a new model, I think. Possibly. Newish. What do you seek, Child of Fire? We need a piece of the molten core to repair the Black Anvil. Yes, you do. Defeat me and you may return with a fragment of the core. Okay then. Impale? That just flew straight past me. Hey, Thalen got hate. Well done, Thalen. That flew past me as well. I don't know whether that's just how the animation works. I think it's causing me damage, I'm not sure. Quite frankly, because he's just not doing enough damage to get through my shield. You can see all this overhealing. Bye, Gezrock. Very well. I have earned a piece of the core. Yoink. Let's get out of here. Back to Stormwind. Ta-ching! Dog! Oh, I'm back here. Must pet. Is it just me, or does that make the skinning sound when you're doing that? I hope it's just me.
Ironforge has need of our sorcery as well.
Sometimes it's hard to understand Thalen's ramblings, but he's a smart one. Good work. That fragment gets us a long way toward fixing the Black Anvil. Alright, the hard part should be behind us. Now we just need to take the molten core fragment you recovered into Firelands and charge it up by Ragnarot's old swimming pool. Don't worry, I'm sending Anvilthane Thurgoden with you. Just give me a nudge when you're ready. Man, this is quite involved. It's a lot more involved than the other allied races. Now, the Firelands I have been to on a fairly regular basis because I farmed a lot of the transmog stuff here. Whereabouts is it? Oh, hold on. It's not put us in the instance. Uh-oh. Spit it out, lad. Brimstone. Whoa! I vaguely recall a Grimstone, but it is only vaguely. Okay, so this is a different part of the Firelands to what I remember. Oh. Or is it? Oh no. I remember this bit with the kind of, yeah, the molten sagging bridge. I did quite like that the first time I saw it. I didn't do this raid in Cataclysm. I'd quit by then. Oh, hello. So they've missed out... Can't show you... I keep bringing the map up. They've missed out the kind of plains where you fight the Firebirdie and stuff. Can I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so all of this bit is missing. So it started us off here where we fought Balrog, and it's just taken us up to show us the other bit. The Anvil. Sulfuron Keep is where it's hello. Is where it's taken us. Now. Oh. What class is the Anvil Thane?
How deep you willing to delve?
Is he a shaman with a two-handed hammer? Right, this is where we fought the druid guy who turned into a cat, whose name I have forgotten. Majordomo Staghelm. Which was pretty easy to solo, as long as you could do enough DPS so that he didn't stun lock you. Because that was kind of annoying. Oh, he is a shaman. Shaman? Shaman. Do I want to be clearing out all of this? I don't know. I think we're just fighting our way through. I can't see anything, and I am on fire. Maximum health decreased by 35%. Get rid of that. It'd be nice if, for these scenarios, they put... Oh! There's a bar over here. Yeah, it'd be nice if they put the NPCs actually in your party. Actually, we might not need to kill these. Might be enough on the way. But yeah, we've had an instance requirement. We've had 2 scenarios.
I do not have a target.
I'll cut you down to size.
Oh, really? Whoa. Pfft. Cameron couldn't decide what it wanted to do then. So yes, this is Sulfuron Keep, where we had to fight Ragnaros, who was, by the look of it, he was a very interesting fight on the right level. Obviously, I did not do it at the right level. I did it at level... Was it 110, I think I might have did it at? I think it was the end, or... Well, not the end of my playtime in Legion. Before I restarted everything for BFA. I could probably check that, actually. I'm sure there's an achievement somewhere. Dungeons and Raids, Cataclysm Raid. Yeah. September. Oh, weirdly enough, about this time, 2 years ago. So this is a nice kind of anniversary treat. Ah, the lava bursters are still here. There's still actually some transmog pieces that I want from this place. Bum, bum. I'm assuming we're not going to have to fight Ragnaros because Ragnaros is dead as far as the timeline is concerned. I think. He's certainly defeated. So is it just going to be... What was it? Grimstone? Did we get progress for that? Or are we going to have to go back out? Whoa! Clipping! Let's see, 94. This is... Oh, yes, there we go. High Justice Grimstone. Herald of Ragnaros. Whoa, camera weirdness again. Hello. All in due time. Harold is the guy's actual name. Herald. Ah, dear. His followers trying to control the Fire Lord, instead we must serve him. Oh dear. Snuffed out most of your rabble occultists. When the true Fire Lord rises, all faithful Dark Islands will heed his call. You're darn right with me to oppose you. Ne'er sense in pleasantries. I'm noticing that there is something over there in the fire. Which I'm assuming is going to make this fight a little bit more interesting. Oh. He's just popped. Dropping a lot of fire. Ow. You're screwed, Grimstone. Fire on you. Oh, it's disappeared. Thought you'd know better. Charge me! Hit me with fire. I wonder if there's going to be more of the storyline. It would be interesting if the kind of racial storylines were continued later on, but I suppose that would make people that didn't have allied races feel left out.
In time, my son shall rule the Dark Iron.
High Justice Grimstone calls himself the Herald of Ragnaros now, does he? That traitor will rue the day he turned his back on the Dark Iron Dwarves. Oh god, there's more. You've done more than I had any right to ask. Recover our info from our enemy, retrieved a fragment of the Molten Core, and expose the enemy within our ranks at the Firelands. You do me the honour, would you come with us to Blackrock Depths one last time while we repair our most sacred anvil?
Ironforge has need of our sorcery, as well as our strength.
I'm assuming this is going to be the last step. I can't imagine there's going to be much more than this. Ah, shiny. The final stroke is mine. Can I do it from atop the anvil? Yes, yes I can. Bang! They've decided to make a few upgrades while repairing the anvil.
Why have you approached me?
We're grateful to you.
Here, my patience is
Yay.
short.
I can't thank you enough. Without your help, Ironfoe would be lost to us, and the Black Anvil would never have been made whole. Even more than that, you've proven to every Dark Iron in the mountain what it means to be part of something bigger, to be part of the Alliance. The time has come to let King Anduin know that my people stand with him. Wonderful! That was quite a nice, engaging storyline, has to be said. And I did like the fact that we had to go to the Motherlode, even though I don't particularly like the Motherlode. They look really cool. High King!
Be vigilant.
Be vigilant. By securing the Dark Iron clan's commitment to the Alliance, you have brought renewed strength to our cause. Queen Regent Thorson and I are both in your debt. Thank you.
Queen Regent Thorson, I am most pleased to see you again.
Same to you, King Rin.
Mine.
Your position on the Council of Three Hammers has helped maintain order and stability in Ironforge. And though the Dark Iron clan is known for its independent spirit,
Yeah, that's diplomatic, Anduin.
determination and loyalty.
Aye.
Yet we have never officially asked your clan to stand with us in the Alliance. An oversight I hope you will forgive and permit me to rectify.
Ah, just a formality, King. No harm done.
Why are you
The
bright
Dark
red?
Iron accept your invitation. For the Alliance!
For the Alliance.
I wish I could roll my R's like that. I can't, unfortunately. I am not good at that at all. What is your transmog? It's... oh, darn. Every time I see an interesting transmog, the person tends to log out just as it's... Also, what is yours? Jesus. What are those shoulders? Ah, they're PvP gear. Of course they are. PvP gear from Mr. Pandaria, I'm assuming. That looks really cool on the Draenei. Really cool indeed. Excuse me. Okay, so that brings this video up to almost an hour. I thought it was going to be done in like 20 minutes. But I suppose this can class as my Motherlode video as well. Good stuff. good stuff. Really enjoyed that. That was nice and involved. Kratos, God of Crates. I'm going to try Warrior for my sins. I was never a huge fan of Warrior. But maybe having a massive plate shoulder dwarf wearing thing, that didn't work. That was terrible English. Maybe this will be cool.
The mountain gives us life, grants us strength.
Grants us.
Same blood that flows through our veins flows through Azeroth's as well. Upon hammer and anvil, our kingdom was
Our
built,
kingdom.
with hearts of fire and wills of iron. This world must be defended.
Is that me?
Forward, Dark
That is me.
to battle.
To battle. Flank. Oop. Skip. Right. Those. Disable. Okay. LVY. Profiles. Chunk. And nameplates. Disable. Sorted, Governor. Sorted. Ah. Ah, the Shamans get really cool shields. Yes. Yes. What do we got? They've got a Paladin.
What's on your mind?
Oh, they look so cool. I mean, I thought the Void Elves looked cool, but the Dark Irons really look cool.
You stand before Moira.
The mountain will always be home, but there's a whole world of adventure up there on the surface. You look like just the sort of warrior to find it. For a long time, the Dark Iron stood apart from the other kingdoms. The time's come to show them that we fight for Azeroth too. There's an ambassador in Stormwind waiting to speak to you. He can help guide you along your journey. The Alliance needs our strength, Kratos. This is not going to get old anytime soon. Get out there and show them the might of the Alliance. Might of the mountain.
Many of our people have advised against journeying to the surface, but the brave know better. Now is the time for the Dark Iron to emerge from the shadows. Azeroth awaits you, with Stormwind, the first spark of the anvil. We were forged in the flames of the mountain. Show the world your fire.
Flame Warden Kratos.
Our might flows from the mountain.
Oh. Wonderful. How much of this place can we actually explore? I wonder if they've forged the whole phased the whole place for us. Aha! I am here! Fear me! Hello, Ambassador. There you are, Kratos. We've been expecting you. Welcome to Stormwind. Blah, blah, blah. Have a good day. Mail. What's the Dark Iron Tabard look like? Leathery. As one would expect. It's that one. God, that's a massive mount. Oh, I can't fly, can I? Ugh. Let us head up the hill. And onwards to adventure. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember to ring the bell to be notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.